Did you know that many claims of Kundalini awakenings are not genuine? This is Elias Rubenstein, and today we are uncovering some uncomfortable truths about what really happens during these supposed spiritual awakenings. Reason 1: misunderstanding of Kundalini. Kundalini is often described as just a spiritual force, but in reality, it's much more. It's an integral aspect of the life force itself. From the time we're children, this energy moves freely within us. However, as we grow and enter adulthood, certain pathways in our spine naturally close up. This is not a defect, but a safety mechanism. Especially during puberty, we're introduced to a surge of sexual energy that is so powerful that it could wreak havoc on our system without these safeguards. This closure is not a setback, but a crucial balance and safety feature designed by life itself. It's a common misconception that everyone should be able to access and use this power, but the reality is that Kundalini remains largely regulated for our own protection. Real Kundalini awakening is everlasting if it is authentic. However, there are different levels of awakening, each reflecting the depth of one's spiritual journey and preparedness. Reason 2: psychological factors. Emotional or psychological distress can often masquerade as mystical or spiritual experiences. Common psychological states like stress, anxiety, and excitement, or an altered perception of reality, can trigger intense physical sensations. These sensations are sometimes mistaken for Kundalini rising. However, it's crucial to distinguish between these experiences and genuine spiritual awakenings. A significant misconception involves the use of psychedelic drugs such as magic mushrooms, LSD, or ayahuasca. Many individuals report experiences during their use that they believe to be Kundalini awakenings. Yet, it's important to understand that these substances do not facilitate the awakening of Kundalini. Instead, they can obstruct the true rising of this energy and may lead to greater illusions. Psychedelics can profoundly alter one's perception, which might feel enlightening, but often lacks the transformative grounding and lasting change associated with a true Kundalini awakening. Reason 3: commercialization of spirituality. As spiritual practices become lucrative commercial enterprises, there's a notable trend where some teachers and practitioners market dramatic Kundalini awakenings to attract followers and sell products. These commercialized claims often promise instant transformative experiences and promote an idealized, stylized lifestyle involving tree hugging, drumming circles, flower power bong spirituality, and veganism, with Western people wearing Eastern clothes and adopting Eastern names, yet lacking deep, substantial insight into the complexities of human consciousness. True Kundalini awakening, a profound, life-altering arousal of the serpent power, requires extensive ethical preparation and a serious understanding of spiritual processes. The blossoming of the highest energetic center, located above the head, cannot be trained or forced. It is the culmination of divine grace. Reason 4: lack of proper guidance. Kundalini awakening requires expert guidance, traditionally provided by a guru in an Eastern ashram, or through structured initiatory training in Western mystery schools. Without this, experiences often mistaken for Kundalini can actually be harmful misinterpretations. Eastern tradition offers paths tailored to individual life circumstances, some gradual for those with societal commitments, and others more intense for ascetics, which without proper readiness can lead to destructive outcomes. This uncontrolled release of energy can compel an individual to destructively project internal conflicts outward rather than addressing them internally. In the West, this transformative process is often termed tikkun, emphasizing the importance of internal correction. Proper guidance helps ensure that Kundalini awakening contributes to true spiritual growth rather than causing personal and social upheaval. Reason 5: physical health issues. Sometimes symptoms of underlying health problems can be mistaken for signs of Kundalini awakening. Common symptoms such as tingling, bursts of energy, or euphoria can mimic those described in spiritual experiences. In addition, pressure in the head, chest, or shoulders, often referred to as pre-Kundalini awakening symptoms, are often related to health issues and should not automatically be interpreted as spiritual phenomena. Consultation with a doctor or therapist is essential to determine whether these are signs of a health problem rather than a spiritual awakening. Authentic Kundalini awakenings not only affect the spiritual realms, but also manifest physically, metaphorically described in alchemical texts as the creation of the philosopher's stone, the transformation of lead into gold, or the rising of the phoenix. These transformations signify profound changes in both the spiritual and physical dimensions. Reason 6. Ego inflation. In some spiritual circles, ego inflation can be misinterpreted as Kundalini awakening. Such claims often have less to do with spiritual enlightenment and more to do with enhancing the self-image within the group. This contradicts the essence of Kundalini, which is about humbling the ego, not inflating it. The true path involves inner growth and letting go of the ego, not the accumulation of titles or psychic powers for self-importance. Those who boast about their spiritual journeys, claim special knowledge of past lives, or assert superiority through ascetic practices such as strict vegetarianism or chosen poverty, often show signs of a puffed-up ego. When spirituality becomes an excuse for not engaging in work or society, or is used to justify superiority and bigotry, it's a far cry from the transformative awakening that Kundalini represents. Authentic spirituality is about making a positive impact and serving the divine and the brotherhood of humanity, not self-righteous separation from it. Reason 7. Placebo effect. The power of suggestion is particularly strong in environments where spiritual discussions are prevalent. This atmosphere can lead people to believe that they are experiencing a Kundalini awakening, when in fact it is a placebo effect. One of the key indicators of a true awakening is lasting transformation. Profound changes in perception, behavior, and life choices that are permanent and transformative. In contrast, placebo effects tend to be less profound and may only mimic the superficial aspects of an awakening, such as mild euphoria or temporary excitement. True Kundalini awakening involves intense and profound emotional, physical, and spiritual upheaval. These experiences lead to permanent access to higher levels of consciousness, such as cosmic consciousness, bliss, universal love, and a sense of oneness that transcends time and space. And now, a bonus section for those who have followed the video, the fastest way to awaken the Kundalini. But if you're looking for the fastest way to activate Kundalini immediately, it's through willpower. Simply having the will to awaken and ascend can initiate this process. Fortunately, most people do not have enough willpower and concentration to do this effectively. Moreover, if someone cannot visualize a symbol and concentrate on it for several minutes, it indicates that their inner tools, such as concentration and mental discipline, are not well developed. No authentic teacher would impart the profound secrets of Kundalini to such unprepared minds.